There are three ways to enter notes with the Midi keyboard. You can enter them with simple entry, speedy entry, or hyperscribe. With simple entry, you simply get a note value, and with the arrow key, you move over, on your left hand, you move over to the next place where you want to enter a note. Then with your right hand, you play the Midi keyboard, whatever pitch you want. Then if you want a different pitch, you play that. If you want a different note value, your left hand triggers a different note value, and you just carry on like that. So your left hand is doing note values, your right hand is doing notes at the exact pitch. Speedy entry is a little backwards from that. You click here and you have a frame of note entry. Then you actually play the note or chord in advance. You can actually hear it, but it's not entered until you hit with your left hand the note duration. And so on. With hyperscribe, first of all, you need to set it up by going to the hyperscribe menu, hyperscribe options, choose whether you want to do things like have ties across bar lines, whether you want to have it only on one channel, which is the usual thing that you would do. And then you go to quantize settings, and this is the most crucial thing. You pick the shortest note value. So I will choose an eighth note for now. And when you have an eighth note, or whatever the value is, say it was 16th notes, you could choose whether you want to have no tuplets or whether you do want to have tuplets available, and or whether you want all the notes to be spaced evenly in the beat so that you can't have uneven rhythms. Then you can go here and choose some other details, which I won't go into, but the main one I'll point out is that there's a setting to minimize rests, which is usually a desirable thing, and whether or not you're going to have dotted rhythms. Now, the other part of it is that when you click on it, it will do a count off, and you can set that count off under the playback controls window, which is available here. You go to that, open up the bigger window with more options, go to click and count off, and choose that you want to do it usually while recording. That's what we're doing now. And how many measures. I like to have a one measure count off, and you can choose the sound that you want it to be. So now it's set up to be a one measure count off, and I will just play a very simple rhythm. And it looks like it captured it pretty well that time.